Test, test, test. All right, well, this is not exactly what I had in mind as far as going live. I actually want to run this through something else. But anyway, since I'm on here, I'll go ahead and talk about what I wanted to talk about. Hey, everyone, this is Callous Mind back with an episode of Sports Talk with Callous Mind. And today I am talking Khalil Mack, the actual Khalil Mack trade. Now, I need to start by saying that I am a long-time member of Raider Nation. And as a matter of fact, I'm such an aged member of Raider Nation that we didn't even know what the hell Raider Nation was when I was a Raiders fan. So I started following them in the 80s. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm located in Arizona, and I actually root for the Arizona Cardinals as well. But believe you me, I am a Raiders fan through and through. And it hurts me very much to see Khalil Mack be traded to the Chicago Bears. And this is something that really continues to kind of piss me off about sports. And that is, people don't want to honor their contracts. Now, I can see it from his point of view because all of a sudden the defensive market's changed and the prices are higher. However, you signed a contract, which means that you knew what you were going to be paid for X number of years. You needed to play through that contract and then get yourself a new contract. Okay. Now, I also see it from the team standpoint where this guy's not showing up for any of the mini camps, any of the mandatory workouts, any of the preseason. He's holding out. He's a distraction. And if he's only got 1 year left on a contract, we may as well trade him away. If we already know damn well that we can't sign him, we need to trade him away and get something for him. That's it. I mean, it just makes logical business sense to try to get something for your assets before they just walk away. So I get it. I get it. But it doesn't make it any easier to swallow or accept. And it doesn't mean that I have to like it because it sucks. I mean, this guy was a playmaker right there in the middle of the defense, and he's going to be missed. Hopefully, we got some guys that'll pick up the slack, and it'll be like he was never there. But we'll see how that plays out. And then next, I wanted to talk about the Colin Kaepernick situation, because who can say anything about Colin Kaepernick? We've all heard it all, you know. I've heard that this guy has a lawsuit pending against the NFL, accusing them of collusion, and that's why he's not on an NFL team. I would argue that his skills have diminished, and if your skills diminish and you're a pain in the ass, then it's less likely that you're going to be picked up by another NFL team. I don't think that equals collusion. What I think, and you know what, this really applies to anybody and everybody in life, and this is the situation. If you, as an employee, are a pain in the ass or a controversial person, it's going to be less likely that somebody is going to want to hire you. I hate to break it to you, but that's just the way it is. Because the simple fact of the matter is, employers don't want to have to worry about their employees being pains in the ass. They want reliable people that they can count on to come in, do their job, and bring a good light to the employer, not bring all this publicity onto yourself and your cause. Now, granted, I don't necessarily disagree with Colin Kaepernick from the standpoint of, yeah, there's a lot of injustice in the world, not just in the United States of America, but in the world as a whole. Okay. But the simple fact of the matter is, racism is a thing as long as we say and we believe it's a thing. Okay. Because the news media will not let us forget about racism or ethnicity or whatever. Let me go on record as saying that we need to stop looking at each other as a race, or we need to start looking at each other as one race, being the human race, and that I'm not defined by my ethnicity or my gender, but I'm defined as a human being. Why don't we do that first? Okay. So getting back to the Colin Kaepernick situation, here it is. Nike, Nike has paid Kaepernick some money for this. What is it? The 30th anniversary or something. Ads that they're going to be running for Just Do It, and this is creating some kind of alleged controversy or whatever. And I can't. If you look at it from a brand standpoint, Nike is kind of stirring the controversy soup, if you will, by doing this. But when you're as big as Nike, if you create controversy, all you do is really create more attention for yourself. Good or bad, it's attention for yourself. So really, what are we talking about here? We're talking about Nike. We're talking about Just Do It. We're talking about Kaepernick. And, love it, love the idea, hate the idea. It doesn't really matter. The situation is that, Nike's doing this. It's controversial. It's going to probably trend on Twitter and trend on social media for a little bit, and then it'll be done. And they got their 5 minutes of look at me in this look at me world. So those are just things I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to say that I wanted to thank everybody, because it looks like on my previous video that I put out about the hospital security guard getting caught or admitting to having sex with the corpse, that video was up to 87 views. So yeah, rock on, guys, rock on. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Before I go, though, I do want to ask you if you guys have topics or something you would like for me to talk about, or something you want to ask me, please feel free to leave those questions in the comments below this video, and I will do my best to answer your questions. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, be good to yourselves and each other. Okay. Remember, we're all in this human race. So talk to you later.